Tauruses, welcome to your love reading for May 2023. If it resonates, consider a personal pre-record or a live reading. Just email, DM me, or text me at 646-902-5715. Otherwise, let's get your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Tauruses for love for May 2023? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine? Any messages you have for Tauruses would be greatly appreciated. We thank you. What do you see? What do they need to know? Tauruses for May 2023. What are the general love or the love energies that Tauruses can expect for May 2023? We have the Ten of Wands in the upright. These are new to me cards, so they're a little slippy and brand spanking new. Okay, so Ten of Wands in the upright for general energies or energies to expect in May. Make sure you click on the Venmo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. And in that spread, I'll have something you do not know about them in addition to if they're seeing or interested in somebody else. We have the, look how they're so slippery, they're sliding off the table. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright for the challenge position. In my playlist are your 2023 Sun and Moon predictions. 2022s are still in there, so check those out. I am taking requests for 2024 Sun and Moon readings or predictions, so put your requests in the comments. I will put you in queue. We have the Queen of Wands in the upright for advice. Maybe trying to shake someone. I'm getting that feeling. Look me up on Facebook, Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, or donate in any of the links below in support of my efforts. Always greatly appreciated. Otherwise, we end on the Ten of Cups in the reverse as we move out of May into June. Wow, time flies. It flies. All right, so I'm seeing the Ten of Wands in the upright for general, for love energies to expect in May. And I'm getting this sense that whatever connection you're in with somebody, it is just too much. I feel like you're doing all the work. You're taking on all the burdens. They probably aren't doing very much. Whatever you do, whatever responsibilities you take on, they might not, it doesn't seem worth it. While they're just kind of skating through the relationship. You all are very dutiful people, so you're going to follow through with something, if you say you're going to do something, but I kind of feel like this person is just kind of taking advantage of the situation, and I feel like you've kind of had it. You're exhausted, you're tired, you don't feel like you can take another step, and you don't feel like you can carry them anymore. In the challenge position, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, which indicates to me that the challenge is for you to actually be single and by yourself. And one of the reasons might be either that financially you're unable to do so, or if you do so, you're going to have to support them financially. So finances get in there some way. The challenge is that you won't be able to be financially independent from this person. Like I said, either they're going to be taking out of your pocket, or you're going to need them in order to do so. So I think you might be kind of staying in this for financial reasons, if I were to guess. The advice is the Queen of Wands in the upright, so that's kind of telling you to sort of step in your power and have the confidence that you can do it. It's almost like the universe is putting this adversity in front of you to kind of see what you're going to do with it. Are you going to embrace it and kind of push through it? And become the victor over this challenge, or you just kind of backpedal and keep on making excuses. I often say in my readings that there's times when we need to be stronger than our excuses, and this might be the time that you might need to do this. As you move forward, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse, which indicates to me that something's going to go down. Either the arguments and the problems are going to continue within the home, or you may decide to kind of drop a bomb on them, and it's going to cause a lot of discord in the family. The person might have something to say. You might tell the person, hey, we don't have a lot of things in common anymore. I don't feel that we should stay together, but I do feel something going down where the unit of home and family, I feel, is going to break apart, and there's going to be discord inside of it. So let me see what's going on with the clarifiers. Why is the Ten of Wands here in the upright for Taurus's energies? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages for the Ten of Wands in the upright. Who's this person? What's this energy? We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reversed. We have the Page of Swords in the upright. Okay, I feel like one person in this, so one person's connection is not doing what they should be doing with money. I feel as though it's putting a lot of stress on you. I feel as though you are the ones that are kind of holding the purse, taking care of money matters. And the other person is just gambling it away or really reckless with their money. They aren't very responsible when it comes to money. They might have put you in debt, something like that. And I feel like you're shouldering the burden for a lot of that. So the Page of Swords in the upright, I see you watching this person very closely, kind of having them under house arrest, making sure you're watching all their purchases, what they're doing, and how they're being. Are they being irresponsible? And if they are, where are they being irresponsible? Where is it going to? Things like that. You might even be spying on them to kind of keep track of things. And with the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting the sense no matter how much you are working to kind of right this ship, it seems like you're not getting anywhere. The more that you try to correct what's going on, the more that they tend to take more out of the till or whatever is kind of going on and set you back even more. So you just can't seem to get ahead, and you're having a really difficult problem with that. It may be because you have a certain expectation of what's going to happen or how things should kind of play themselves out, and you're going to be disappointed if you have an expectation that just isn't a realistic one. Let me see what the Nine of Pentacles has to say here. Ooh, okay. When are we? Oh, when it's usually turned upright, when it comes out laterally like that. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups in the upright, the Judgment card in the upright, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So, I do feel like there's a temper boiling under the surface. I feel as though you're getting very resentful about this, and I feel like you might blow. So I feel on the surface you're trying to make it seem like everything looks fine, but I think deep down something's simmering. You're a little bit of a pressure cooker, and you're really getting angry that this person just can kind of do what they're doing, and that you have to kind of, continue to kind of carry them. I'm getting that sense. But for some reason, your judgment seems to be off. With the Judgment card in the challenge position, it tells me that for some reason, you're not judging this person's actions properly. And I'm not saying that in a good way. I feel like you're giving them the benefit of the doubt, or you're kind of making excuses for them, or, anything in that regard. And I think that's not going to bode very well for you. And the Knight of Cups in the upright, for me, suggests that the love is gone. I feel like there isn't any romance, there isn't any kind of connection there anymore. So, I mean, if it's going to be a problem with practical matters and with finances, and now romance on top of it, and there's no longer emotional connection, and, date nights or whatever, then what's the point of kind of staying in it at all? So that's what I'm kind of seeing for a challenge. Why is the Queen of Wands here in the upright for advice? Yeah, they're telling you with the Death card in the upright, which is the card of Scorpio, it's maybe time to burn this bridge, time to kind of end the relationship, purge things from the, purge, move on, have a rebirth, so to speak. The Fool card is following the Death card, which doubly so kind of tells us that they're advising for you to have a new beginning, a new journey, to take the risk and just kind of step out on your own and kind of see what happens. You are going to get somebody rushing in with they're advising you that somebody's going to be coming in with some sort of news. It's going to be very truthful. It's going to expose something. I think it's going to make things easy for you to take very quick action, to move forward and put one foot in front of the other. It's not going to be good news. You're probably going to be very shocked by it. You're going to be taken aback by it. You're almost going to be like, wow, did you really just tell me that? But I think it really is going to be the precipice for something else to happen, or the catalyst to kind of push this thing forward. So that leads me to believe that you are going to move forward with this, and the family unit or the marriage or the relationship is you're going to purposely kind of start ending that. But I don't think it's going to go very well. I think there's going to be resistance. I think there's going to be problems, arguments, things of that nature sort of going on. Well, I see you being generous. So I almost feel as though while you're doing this, while you're saying, hey, things aren't working out anymore, maybe it's time to go our separate ways, I see you actually I hope you aren't being too generous, but I see you taking pity on them and saying, hey, I'm not going to leave you out in the cold. I'll help you out with this. I'll help you out with that. If you need a little bit of money, I'm not entirely cutting things off. I want to see you do well. And like I said, I'm not going to leave you at rock bottom. So I see you being generous. You may be even helping them, tossing them a coin to kind of allow them to start off in some way. Which, like I said, I find very generous that you're doing that. I also feel like you're telling them, because I think there's an accusation coming up, is there somebody else? And I feel as though you're telling them, no, there's nobody else. I'm not considering anybody else. It's not about that. You are kind of out of your mind and thinking that, see it for what it really is rather than kind of what you want it to be. So I think they're going to throw accusations at you that it's because of somebody else, rather than kind of what their actions and what they're doing. So that's what I have for you, Tauruses. If it does resonate, consider a personal pre-record or a live reading. Just email, DM, or text me at 646-902-5715. Otherwise, make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. And in that spread, I'll have something you do not know about them, in addition to, if they're seeing or interested in somebody else. In my playlist are your 2023 sun moon predictions. 2022s are still in there if you want to check those out, and 2024s will be coming out soon. Put your requests in the comments. I will put you in queue. Finally, check me out on Facebook, Instagram, like, share, subscribe, or donate in any links below in support of my efforts. That is always appreciated. Otherwise, Tauruses, I will see you in the Vimeo. Adios from Veronica Garnet. Bye.